The office legend who cried spice and burned his own reputation. I used to think lunch theft was just a petty office annoyance, but then my pasta went missing 3 days in a row, and suddenly I felt like Liam Neeson in a very mild food-based version of Take in the Fridge was turning into a crime scene, and my Tupperware was the recurring victim. I tried labels bold ones with all caps, even added little passive-aggressive notes like, touch this and die, but nothing stopped the mystery snacker and management was no help. HR said without proof they couldn't accuse anyone. Security refused to check footage because apparently the break room is a sacred zone of privacy. So I got creative, taped a tiny spy camera inside a fake succulent on my desk, perfectly aimed at the fridge door, and by Tuesday at noon, I caught the thief. Red-handed, or rather sandwich-mouthed, his name was Trent, senior brand strategist, man bun, full beard. Favorite catchphrase was, I don't believe in boundaries. Now I didn't confront him. Not yet. See, Trent was tight with our VP. They did hot yoga and wine tastings together. He had that smug aura of someone who's never been told no. So instead of reporting him, I did something much better. I plotted his downfall and I seasoned it with ghost pepper extract, the kind that starts gentle, then sets your soul on fire. I made a small batch of honey sriracha chicken wings, with a glaze so spicy even the container looked like it was sweating. I labeled it, experimental, do not eat unless you want to cry. Placed it in the fridge and waited. Lunchtime came and like clockwork, Trent strutted in, opened the fridge, read the label, smirked and took the bait. 5 minutes later I heard coughing, violent, gasping, a scream that sounded like someone just got pepper sprayed by karma. He stumbled out of the break room, eyes red, lips swollen, guzzling almond milk straight from someone else's bottle and whispering, why does the air hurt? I asked him what happened while gently dabbing my lips with a napkin. Must be something you ate. Trent, some foods just don't sit well with people. I said sweetly. He didn't answer, just ran to the restroom and stayed there for a good 30 minutes. Now the timing was perfect because that Friday was our holiday potluck, and Trent being the show-off, he is signed up to bring his famous Chipotle guac, something he bragged about like it cured diseases. I brought my ghost pepper wings again this time, clearly labeled, holiday edition, spicy level, danger zone, and placed them right next to his guac at the table. Trent saw them and his soul visibly left his body. He started warning people, loudly, don't touch those wings, they're evil. They tried to kill me. Our director tried one, looked confused and said they're spicy but not that bad. Others agreed. Even the interns survived. Trent started sweating again and insisted they were different. They're not the same batch. I swear something's wrong. He sounded like a man on trial for war crimes and the courtroom was just not buying it. Someone asked if he was okay. He replied with, they're trying to ruin me, and pointed at me, shaking like a jalapeno PTSD survivor. HR overheard the chaos, asked me if I'd threatened him. I said no, I just like spice. Maybe Trent should stop eating food labeled not for him. Everyone laughed. Someone printed a certificate the next day that said Trent spicy trauma survivor and taped it to the break room fridge by Monday. Trent was requesting his own shelf labeled food allergy, do not touch spicy things. Trigger my fear response. He never stole again, and every time he walks by me, he does this little flinch like I'm holding a bottle of hot sauce and a grudge, which I am.